All right, everyone is here. You can go ahead and start, Fluffy.
Yeah.
And once you are on, I will start off with the prologue, just just for those who want to read back and know the story from the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. And starting.
Welcome, one and all, to my campaign titled "Paved with Good Inventions." I am your lovely host, Kai Mental, also known as Harrison, also known as everyone else in the world.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
To start things off, the Tarask. The name still sends shivers down old elves and dwarves alike. Many continents on the world of Aesolon have their own Brenna problems, whether it's dragon.
Many continents on the world of
Aesolon
have their own Brenna problems. Larger than anyone who would make, say, a man.
Alright, well, now start screaming into the mic. Anyway.
I was about to say, is it that I'm too quiet? Is that everyone else is too quiet?
My friend V says that you might have to turn up desktop sound on OBS. They are a streamer, so. Hi V, I love you!
Also, thank you for checking out the stream. I really appreciate it.
They're not here for you. They're here for Spade, like all of us.
I mean, okay, but I can still be thankful. Can't tell.
You're at perfect volume, but everyone else is faint, so.
Okay, let's try that then.
Alright.
Doe, a deer, a female deer.
I will. No. I will sing the entire song, and I don't even like it.
No Nazis!
Fuck Nazis.
Oh no! For a second I was like, Nazis? What do you mean? And then I remembered, oh yeah, they were kind of Nazis.
She goes, where?
Alright, let's get the show on the road.
Right. As I was saying, to the people of Orcrow, dragons are more myth than anything else. And the Tarask was just a grim reminder of destruction to come. Only recently was a solution found by way of Lura Summerfell, a young elf from the kingdom of Alagroth. She became fascinated with the machines of dwarves and gnomes, and through perseverance and a bit of luck, she found a way to weave arcane energy into the clockwork gears and brass barrels of technology. Because of her studies and discoveries, she became what was considered to be the first artificer of Aesolon. For 2 centuries, she worked tirelessly into the night, trying to find a solution for the Tarask. She came up with an idea for a way to produce a massive amount of arcane energy, but she needed some way of withstanding the stress. She eventually made 8 metallic golems, a combination of gears and runes, known simply as the Forged. A word of power was etched into their metal, giving them the life they needed. The prototypes would have to do, as the creature's rest was soon near its end. With the help of the Archmages of Tamarath, 8 arcane relics were formed, each attuned to a different school of magic. The relics were given to each of the Forged, the tempered bodies withstanding the arcane energies held within. And with the plan set in motion, armies were led to the beast's resting site, with the Forge right behind them. The 8 golems stood around the slumbering beast, and when the word was given, they activated the relics, pumping arcane energy into the Tarask's hide. The creature fought and flailed, trying to lash out, but abjuration magic shielded the area. The assault lasted for 12 days, and then disaster struck. The relics began to fail from overuse, and one by one their power waned, and it seemed hopeless. The Forged, surprisingly, did one last-ditch effort. They overloaded the relics with their own arcane energy. The war zone was engulfed in a blinding flash of arcane power, necrotic tendrils and spouts of flame, draining the life of all that was near. Casualties were high, including most of the forged. But one body stood out among the wreckage. The Tarrasque had fallen, fire and blight burning its insides. The fire itself lasted for well over 5 years, and the surrounding forest where it slumbered had been reduced to desert for miles around. In this story, our brave adventurers find themselves 30 years after the Tarrasque's defeat, the continent still healing from its wounds. The elves of Alagroth are beginning to build back the forests that used to surround their city. But the desert around the bones is still a permanent scar. Lura Summerfell herself seems to have gone into hiding, as she has not been seen for nearly 5 years. But luckily, more and more artificers are beginning to pop up. Our story begins in the lovely city of Badun, a small, quaint shipping city located along the river, able to give goods to either the elves of Alagroth or higher up the river to the dwarves of Hyladora. It is near the end of summer, harvest is about to begin, and let's change the scenery. Our adventurers find themselves scattered along this city. Let's see, to start things off, let's see, who should I choose? I'll choose the good boy for this week. Voss, would you like to describe yourself, and what would you be doing?
Where
in
am
the
I?
city? Like, that's on you.
I guess I'd be just kind of like walking around along this river.
Okay, let's see, that would put you, let's put you right about here. Sound good?
Sounds good to me. Maybe looking towards a library or something.
Not really a library in this town. It's a nice little farming, shipping village, not exactly known for their scholars.
Okay.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend.
So you see a 5-foot tall mammalian or amphibious kind of person. He is blue skinned. He's got a frill on top of his head that is pierced a couple times down, like a mohawk kind of thing. He wears a garb that looks like it used to be very expensive, but is now ratty and torn. On his back left leg, there's scuttling a little crab. And he is currently looking for a library. Regardless if there's no library.
Sure. Just for funsies, give me a investigation check.
Oh God. We're rolling on here.
Mm-hmm. There you go. 12. You have kind of spent the early part of this morning kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything that would qualify as a library. You do see a couple of books for sale, but it's sort of kind of the basic fiction novels, like the tales of whimsy and fantasy, even in a world like this. Let's be honest, a couple of smut stories, but if you were looking for anything academic, you're kind of short on luck there.
I'll take one of each of those, but
Alright.
really hide that smut.
All right, you have yourself one fantasy novel, one adventure novel, and one quote-unquote romance novel. That'll take you about 8 silver.
8 silver. I probably had like 10 silver at least.
You should. Whatever you got from your background, you double it.
Ooh, 20 GP, baby.
There you go. So you were kind of walking along this river with your books. You do kind of come across a area that's basically the dock area. You see a bunch of dock workers getting boats ready, getting shipment going to and fro from different destinations. You do see a kind of standing in the middle of all this hubbub, a half-orc gentleman, sort of angry-looking, nice flannel shirt, just kind of looking at a ledger in his hands, just essentially annoyed at everything and anything around him.
Is that one of you guys?
That one, no.
Should I talk to him? I'm sorry.
I mean, it's up to you.
I'm gonna talk to him. Hey, you seen any place I could get library or something?
The half-orc turns to you and goes, "Excuse me?
Oh,
It's-
books.
I mean, I got a couple of adventure novels. Yeah, adventure novels I got from the bookstore.
I show him the corner of the smut. Well, I found that place too.
But nothing. You don't want to go to college if you want something, you know. He gives you finger quotes smart for stuff like that.
Where's the smart college?
That's far north of here.
Thanks. I guess I'm gonna start that way. I don't.
Okay. As he makes his way north, let us go to someone else. Let me see. I will start with. Yes. Let's see. Let us do the next good boy. Edeo. Is that how I'm saying it?
Edo.
Edo, excuse me.
Like the period, but yeah. Because
Ed.
I'm creative.
That's fair. Edo, tell us a little bit about yourself and where would you be?
He is a absolutely massive, 7-foot tall mass of muscle and fur, barely clothed, with none but what maybe a waistcloth on him, with a massive two-handed axe. I think we talked about it, that he would be coming in carrying 2 large pigs on his shoulders, having just killed them for some of these farmers that are here.
You would. That would lead you back to the main inn near the center of town. I'm going to go ahead and put you there.
Okay, I just dropped my guy, so.
Okay. Oh, well, I don't know where you...
No, I played it.
That would put you here. You come to this main inn called the Brass Bowl. You kind of walk... You have to duck a little bit to get inside, but you do come in and you see it's just rowdy with people just getting off work, having their drinks and dinners there. You go to the head of the inn, a dwarven fellow, red hair, long flowing beard with dreadlocks woven into it. You know him already from introduction as Tally. The dwarf kind of looks to your direction like, "Ah, Edo, I see you done good."
Yes, I brought the pigs.
Yes, those things will get into Mrs. McGilligood's, well, they'll get into her everything. We've agreed. I believe it was 2 gold a head?
Yes. Also, you have to cook them.
Of course, don't worry. This'll take care of meals for quite a while. Come, sit. Meals free on me.
Yes.
As you sit down, you do hear kind of the rowdiness of behind you. You kind of just lean back against the bar table. You do see people enjoying the meals and a couple of people arm wrestling. You do see above the hearth this large fish head, just the head, mounted on the wall. And if you could just give me a perception check. If
Sure. That is performance. I perform better than I perceive.
You tap your foot a little bit and kind of sway to the accompanying bar that's in the tavern, but you don't really see much. You do, kind of hard to see, but you do just you're more distracted by just the gossip that is being in the table next to you. And before we cut to that, let us cut to. I'm gonna go down the list now. Gaylia.
Okay. So, Gaylia has been on the road for about a day or two. Her former, like, very elegant long dress kind of covered in, like, dirt, and there's some rips and tears here and there. She has, like, kind of, like, dirt and dust covered all over her as she's been, like, entirely just walking all the way from, like, her hometown. She looks absolutely exhausted. She's about, like, she's like 5'8". She has like very, very pale like green eyes, and she looks like she's about to drop dead any minute. Next to her is a very large, very aggressive looking velociraptor, and every now and again you'll see her kind of reach down and pet it, and she goes, "Who's a good little kitty?" And the velociraptor will let out some shrieking noises.
Yes, as you are walking down, you do notice that I guess it's getting a little late because people are just hurrying their kids into the houses nearby for bedtime.
She's like, it must be getting around evening. I'm hearing quite a bustle and hustle. Come on, honey bun, let's go inside. And she's gonna bring. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
EM battle. Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's see. As you come from the north and you come in through basically the trade district, this little road to the north here is just kind of filled with shops and smiths and whatnot. And again, you still hear people kind of almost quickly putting away their wares, but you do hear one voice ringing out in the crowd. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up and see some of Jimmy's amazing magical artifacts. Good for all to a good home.
So she's gonna kind of walk over a little bit. She's gonna go, well, I can't really see, but I would love to hear about them.
Let me see. Let me just get a image of who you would see if you could see.
Oh yeah. So update for those who don't know, she's blind as she's blind as fuck.
Oh,
She's also a ranger, which is fun.
that's
The eyes of the ranger are upon you, but that doesn't mean they can fucking see.
hey, I'm a monk with no arms.
Oh.
Join your merry squad.
The person kind of turns their head to you as they see you coming. Ah, a customer. Pleasure to meet you. My friends call me Jimmy, and you, good lass, look like a friend.
No, I'm not a friend. I'm a person.
I see. I am a...
What? Is that a kind of rare magical creature?
Not quite, lass, not quite. You definitely seem like my kind of customer. Now, I am a purveyor of these fine magical items you see before you. If you have anything...
I can't see.
Oh. I see. Excuse me.
Well, I don't.
Excuse me, that was very, very rude of me.
Oh my
someone
God.
of your handicap could definitely use some of these fine magical items. He kind of you hear rooting around. Let's see. Oh yes. This here is a hat of immortality. Just wear it, and you will not have to worry about anything falling on your head ever again.
So she's gonna lean down and she's gonna go, honey bun, fetch.
You hear the slight crunch of metal as Honeybun begins to put his full weight on the front of the table. That won't be necessary. That won't be necessary. Just simply lean your head down away from the your lovely pet, and you can try out this lovely hat.
Oh, but I already have a hat.
Oh, yours is a hat of immortality.
No, but it's flowers.
I
They're
see.
pretty.
Not a hat. Not a hat person. I understand. Let's see. We have here. A wand of dark vision. Never mind. We have. I do have this. You hear a little clinking on the table. a ring of invisibility.
Oh, but if I can't see me, then they can't see me.
I see.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't.
Oh my god.
I need to. am really gonna have a talk with HR after this. Well, if that's the case, I don't know if I have an. Well, I may have one thing. Well, no, you probably wouldn't like it.
Oh, well, how do I know if I won't like it if I don't hear what it is?
You do make a good point, lass. You do make a good point. You hear him rustling down in his bag here, and he seems to have unfurled out a piece of paper. This, my dear friend, is a spell scroll. Not just any spell scroll, mind you.
Is it
This
in Braille? Because I can't read.
Oh
Oh
no.
my
Won't require.
God.
Won't require. You just have to listen. Listen to me, and come a little closer. This is just between you and me, okay? To use a
And
spell.
Honey Bun.
Anybody can stay over there, away from my face. I like my nose where it is, such as it may be. Listen,
What do you mean? Honey Bun wouldn't hurt a fly. He's just a cute little kitty.
I'm not a fly, lass, so I'm not worried about the flies. But just between you and me, lass, the only thing you need for this scroll to work, just say the words, I wish.
Oh, so like if I said, I wish that I had a Honey Bun who's not my pet?
I mean, if that's what you want to wish for, child.
How much is it?
Oh, it's one of my most prized possessions. I mean, I could probably get rid of it for 25 gold.
Doesn't sound like a lot of gold. Deal.
Splendid. You, I assume you count out the gold. I assume it's all in gold pieces, so you don't have to.
Fun fact, she can't see the gold, so she's just gonna grab a fistful and just assume it's enough.
Okay, how much gold do you have on you right now?
She has 50.
Give me a luck roll.
So would that just be a 1d, like, what am I rolling?
Just a straight 1d20. We'll see what you do. 5. You pay a lovely 32 gold for this scroll.
Is that 25? She's gonna go, is that 25? You see,
It sure
it's really hard
is.
for me to count. Oh, well, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much for, not taking advantage of a poor blind person. You're such a good, calm, kind-hearted soul.
Listen,
I'm so glad I met you first.
child, I would not be where I am today if I didn't meet people like you. So thank you for your business. Here is your scroll. Remember, just say those magic words, and the scroll will do the rest. And you can't tell, but I'm winking. I promise.
Oh, well, why don't I... Well, why don't I try it right here? And
No,
then we'll see how it works.
Well, that's just your one wish. Do you want to just waste it right now?
I wish that I could see. Yeah, she used it. She says, I wish I could see.
Right then.
Whoa. Fixing a problem within 10 minutes.
Right, now she can see and everything's fixed.
Right. So, you hold the scroll and say those words. And as soon as you say the words, I wish, you feel a immense heat coming from your hands where you're holding the scroll, and you immediately let go in reflex as you could hear it just fizzle out of existence. And you're a little confused at first, and you feel the earth begin to rumble and shake. You hear Honeybun begin to hiss and shriek in confusion. The rumbles actually kind of knock you back a bit as you feel stones begin to lift up from the ground around you, or rather in front of you. For anyone purveying the scene, you would see stones appear in this circular pattern in the middle of the street, all stacked on top of each other. You would then see in the center of this ring, a hole begins to form in the very center, going down, down, down.
Oh no.
And
Is she near the hole?
you are right near the hole, and because of that, you hear just the faint rushing of water near the where you can only assume is the bottom of this pit. And then you hear the small tink of copper as it lands right next to you. As you have now made a well.
She's gonna kind of turn and she goes, well, I don't think that was sight.
You don't hear anyone.
All right.
I mean,
Figuring out that she's been duped, she's gonna, does she still have an item? Like, is there any, like, would you say that there's any lingering scent in the area of him?
I could say if you could use a perception check with Honeybun's stats.
Deception wouldn't be like, because I'm gonna have him
It'd be
track
perception.
the guy.
Or, yeah, I
if
guess
there's
survival.
scent. Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you said deception. No, I thought you said deception. I was like, I don't mean to, like, I don't want to, like, backseat DM, but
No.
I don't understand. I see that like perception. Okay.
Oof.
Okay, let me see for his stat. So that would be, hold on, I'm using a new stat block thingy, so it's taking me a minute to understand it. Okay.
It's fine.
So he would just have the +2, right? Because his wisdom, it says there's a +2. And
Yep, it
would
gives
I
you
have my proficiency bonus?
it'd be Honeybun kind of looking for a scent or tracks or whatnot. So
Yeah, but I have part of the Beast of the Land stat is Primal Bond, where I can add proficiency bonus to any ability check. So would that be a +4
it would be
then
okay.
for him?
Yeah.
Because of my +2? Okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure. Okay, +4.
does the
Great,
raptor have
18.
scent, or does it have sight?
The raptor's kind of both. You can. Honeybun smells them all over that now abandoned stall in the middle of the floor. You do smell. He's gone north, and unfortunately, that's about as far as you know, because you know he's up north now, because or at least he traveled north. But it's kind of hard to track him down, as people have kind of gathered around where this well has appeared in the middle of the town.
Okay, so she's blind, obviously. So
Right.
she's gonna try to move forward to, like, you know, go after the guy. However, in the sake of staying true to her character, can I do a dex check to see if, because she can't see, like, the rubble around her, she can't see the things. So can I do a dex check to see if she falls into the pit?
Fair, go for it.
You should have made 2 characters.
I roll to throw myself off the cliff. I'm already done with this campaign.
Well,
I want to stay true to my character. This would be
That
like,
is
oh,
amazing.
Yeah,
Nice
What?
work.
So you
Yeah,
spawn.
perfect dexterity.
she can walk while blind. Clearly, she's highly skilled.
Blessed indeed. Blessed indeed, chat.
Amazing.
So- You do begin to take one step forward into the well, but you immediately, as if by luck, just sort of turn on your heel and keep both feet on the ground. We are going to cut from there, as people are going to gather around you, wondering why there's a well in the middle of the road. To let us see, we are going to Cade.
Oh god.
Cade, who are you and what are you doing?
Well, Cade is a owlfolk wizard. As I was saying earlier, I haven't really thought about what he's wearing. I guess it's just like regular traveler's clothes, not really looking that magical. Just to kind of stay, you know, subtle and not like in his all-out finery. And you know, I think he's been here for a couple of days. Maybe he's at some form of lodging. And he's just reading a book.
That would put you back at the Brass Bowl, the inn.
Okay.
I would say with just, with just like ace, let's say 5 silver. That would get you in for the night for today. Your reading is sort of interrupted as this massive lion-shaped man comes in, kind of almost cracking the door as he deposits 2 massive boars onto the bar table.
Okay.
And it's also kind of hard to keep you're eating down here, but it's kind of hard to keep focus on your reading as you just keep overhearing the conversation at the table next to you. It's about a couple of dock workers you see. Looks like they just got off of work. They're a little dirty, a little sweaty, and they're just ribbing this one guy for talking about what you've been gathering. Actually, give me a perception check to see if you can gather what they've been talking about.
Oh boy. 9.
9. It's loud. It's just talking about some giant. That's all you were able to kind of gather from that. What would you like to do?
I think he would probably like abandon his reading, hearing about this giant. Maybe like try and settle a little bit closer to them, trying to hear what's going on. He's not really the type to directly confront anyone.
For funsies, give me a stealth roll.
Okay. Hey, stealth +4. Not too bad. What up? Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You just sort of kind of scoot your chair over, and all of a sudden you're right in the middle of that camaraderie. You do hear one of the dockers go, "Oh, come on, Frederick, don't give me that bullshit about the giant of the sea again. I'm telling you, Roger, I saw that dang thing when I was on a fishing trip with my uncle. You saw a giant, 200 feet tall, standing in the middle of the ocean with one giant, bright, glowing eye. Yes. And it didn't smash your boat to smithereens. Well, no. Right. Listen, do I need to take the beer away? Do not take my beer away. And is there anything you would like to say, Cade, or shall we continue on to someone else?
Could I roll like a history check or something to see if I've maybe heard of this giant before?
You can.
$17.
17. You know a bit of giants. You know there's different types: storm, hail, fire. You don't know any that live in the water, though. In fact, some of them don't like the water, or at least deep expanses of water. It's, because they just are... It's just very easy to suddenly drown in one of those giant bodies of water. Yes.
I think Cade, having his interest peak, goes, "Well, I've never heard anything like that before."
Oh. You don't look like a dock worker.
No, but, all types.
Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Frederick, and this here's Roger. Evening. Let me say, I've never seen a talking owl before. At least, not in this neck of the woods.
Here and there. I'm just doing a bit of traveling, learning about different things in different areas, and to be honest, I would love to hear more about this giant of yours.
Oh, don't get Frederick started. Oh, I would love to get started. Anyway, well, you see, I was out in the middle of the ocean with my uncle on his fishing, and the story continues. I believe that leaves Maxwell.
Yes.
Who are you? What are you? What you doing?
So, Maxwell is, I believe the latest D&D 5e edition names him a reborn. To put it quite plainly, he is a skeleton man. He is undead. He wears nothing but a big robe. That's all he had before he became a skeleton. Well, yeah, that's all he had. Everything else he has, he found along his journey. He slowly went inside the temple until a voice started talking to him, which he assumed was the goddess that he worshipped, the Raven Queen, the goddess of death. This voice was able to lead him out of the temple and through the salt pits to the town of Badoon on the instructions that he is to find his new brethren here. That is all he knows. Other than that, he used to be a...
Where would you be in this lovely city? And another question. Are you doing any attempts to hide the fact that you were a bleached bony boy?
Other than pulling down the hood over my head very well, there's not much else he can do.
Okay, just for funsies, give me a deception check.
Deception check. Okie dokie.
How cool are people with undead here?
Necromancy is not illegal, as necromancy is the reason why the Trask is now a pile of bones, but it's still
Frowned upon?
still frowned upon. Especially, they've had some bad necromancers, over the years.
Yeah.
Maxwell is used to being frowned upon.
Aww.
Aww.
Jinx.
Luckily, you rolled a 20 there. You were able to kind of keep your head cloaked and your hands covered because you still have nice bony skelly hands, so you know to kind of roll down your sleeves and kind of look very monkish. Any place you would be?
I suppose I would be where as many other people would be as possible to try to find said brethren.
Shockingly, that would be the Brass Bowl.
Hey.
The two of you, Edo and Cade, you do get the door open again, and you do see this strange monk-looking character, kind of arms folded into his pockets, head down, just sort of waltz into the bar, light as a feather, honestly. Max, you see Tally, the dwarf and bartender, just kind of look to you. Ah, stranger, what can I do for you?
Oh, nothing at the moment. I just need somewhere to sit. I've been walking for hours, you see.
I get you. Bones are tired, I understand.
Quite, yes, you have no idea.
Just take a seat. If you need anything, I'll be here for a drink and for lodging.
Absolutely, thank you so much.
Splendid. Anything you want to do at the table?
I suppose, just take in his surroundings to see any potential, other disciples of the Raven Queen, as it were. Because he doesn't have much to go on.
Sure, just give me perception. Or investigation. Take your pick.
We'll go perception.
15. You do look around around. These are some dirty dock workers. They don't really look like the religious sort. Your vision is unfortunately cut off short as you kind of look halfway through and you see a massive lion man next to you, sitting at the bar.
Okay, Queenie, you kind of pick 'em beefy. I get you.
Saying that to him or just saying it to himself?
He's muttering to himself right now. He does this a lot. So Maxwell gets up and tries to go over to Edeo to speak with him as with the least amount of suspicion possible, to bring as little attention to himself as possible.
Okay, so you're having to Edeo and talk to him?
Okay.
Are you saying anything? Are you touching me? Or
Excuse me, Mr. Lion Man. I don't know your name. I apologize.
hey, he'll turn around and say, "Yes, small man." As he puts his hand on your shoulder and it's larger than your entire head.
Oh God! If I can feel.
Edeo, he seems
yeah,
really
yeah.
malnourished.
Come, sit, eat. I don't know who you are.
I couldn't eat a bite.
Don't lie to me.
I would.
He just kind of pushes you into the chair.
I would never.
Edeo, you realize that was really easy, even considering your strength.
Oh, you really need food.
Yeah, I suppose. I just don't have much of an appetite. I apologize.
As Edeo tries to force feed the skeleton, we're gonna cut back. We're gonna cut back to Voss. Voss.
Did I hear that commotion with the wish thing?
You did hear a very small tremors coming north of here, and yes, you can investigate that if you wish.
May I investigate that?
Sure. You and your crab sort of scuttle along the path up north through the town center up to the market district, and you kind of stop as there is a well in the middle of the road.
I wasn't there before.
You see your crab just sort of take his claws and kind of peer inside, just sort of waving his feelers at the now new source of water. And on the other side of the well, you do see a elven girl picking herself up with a velociraptor just kind of under her arm, sort of keeping her on 2 feet.
Are you okay, lass? What the hell is that thing? Is it attacking you?
You see the velociraptor just turns its head towards you and just sort of comes a half a step closer.
Oh, I take 2 steps back.
She's gonna kind of swivel around really fast because she was surprised. And she'll stumble a little bit, but Honeybun kind of nudges her behind her to stabilize her. She goes, "Oh my, who was that?" And she's gonna look around. She's kind of gonna put a hand out and just touch the air around her until she meets his face, and she's gonna lay her palm upon it. She's "Oh my, hello."
Yes, yeah, you feel something really wet.
Yeah, I'm slimy. I got some gills up there.
Please do not
Don't put a finger in my
One of
gill
her
like
fingers kinda
like
pushed
boys.
to the side.
Oh. I recoil and I say, "What's wrong with you?"
Oh, what do you mean, good sir?
Are you wearing is there a way to tell that you're kind of handicapped?
Yeah, so she's kind of looking straight at something that's just beyond the horizon pretty much, and her eyes are super pale, which is typically a sign of being blind. So you could probably get the sense that something isn't right here.
I'm gonna wave my hand in front of her face.
She does not blink.
You do that, and you kind of recoil her back as Honeybun.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Just
Like
give me a
snaps
just,
at me.
yeah, just like you. Luckily, you do that just in time because you realize exactly what you were doing.
First fatality of the campaign.
Exactly.
I'm keeping my crab far away from him.
You
Might
don't
be
have to. The crab is still on the other side of the
Okay, yes.
well.
Stay over there.
So she's gonna be like, she's gonna be like, oh, pardon me, sorry about my cat. He's rather rambunctious.
Oh, cat. Okay. Are you blind?
Oh, wow, that was rather out there. Yes, I am.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. You need help with anything? Do you have any sort of? What I know about? Is there walking sticks?
This is a very
No.
low magic and technology campaign. No, there's no walking stick. Yes, there's a walking stick.
He doesn't have one though.
No, she uses just walking and Honey Bun to guide her. You'll notice
Okay.
that like if she walks, Honey Bun tends to kind of like herd her into places, kind of like a cattle dog.
Okay.
There's a small vest on Honey Bun that says an Elvish service animal. Do not touch.
Oh, I can't read that.
do not pet, as if that was going to be a problem.
It actually says that with a big red streak of blood under "Do not pet." You can only assume.
Look at it.
You can only assume, Voss, that harness was put on once.
Oh, man. Is there a way to keep myself? Okay, I'm gonna be on the other side of the well. I'm gonna retreat and start yelling over the well. Are you okay? Would you like to get a drink or something? Seems like you ran into a bit of trouble.
That sounds so good. I have so many tales to tell you. Let me come over to where you are. And
No,
she's gonna
please
take-
stay over there. Please stay where you are.
So she goes to move toward him.
No.
Well, you-
Stay over.
Just give me a dexterity check. Don't whiff it, because you know that well's there.
We roll a dex. Would it be a save or a check?
Let's go with save.
Watch out!
13 is enough. Voss actually does kind of half dive over the well to make sure you do not fall face first into a well.
But I shove her back so the raptor doesn't eat my face.
Exactly.
Thank you. Or I could do like a save if you want or something.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
She's gonna go. Wow, Sarah, you're so muscular and fast. She's gonna go. Honey Bun, why don't you give him a hug? and
No, thank
say
you. Please, can
Oh
you
my
keep
God.
your kitty over there, please?
Voss, you do feel.
He's quite friendly.
I would say at this point. Sorry, I was just picturing that. Gaylia does begin to walk towards the bar with you. Voss, you do feel a tap on your knee there as you look down, and your crab is procured between his pincers is a copper coin.
Hey, thanks, buddy. Oh, thanks, buddy. I put it in my pocket,
Right,
as I am apt to do. He does that all the time.
Exactly.
Mostly with gold, though.
Right. Well, there was one copper on the floor, from this wishing well, but the party begins to head, or sorry, these two begin to head towards the inn.
I
As
put it on
that's
my
hap-
shoulder. Is that possible?
What's your
Scared.
strength?
14.
You can. He's kind of like a really heavy backpack, but you can kind of keep him
cool.
on your. Your coconut crabs are massive.
Huge.
Oh. Never mind. I was like scared that he was gonna get eaten, but now I'm not so worried.
So it's like they're looking out on all trees. They're fucking huge.
Oh,
they're-
sweet.
Freaking
Also-
Velociraptor versus a coconut crab. It's like a damn Pokemon battle in this bitch.
Hey,
I joined in.
All right, back to Cade. Cade, you were hearing him recant his tale of somehow meeting a giant in the middle of the ocean, and excuse me. I was staring right at this thing. It had this one eye like a cyclops. I guarantee you it was a cyclops, and I was just transfixed on it. I just couldn't look away. It was so bright and you hear Roger like, "Do we need to back away? Do you need a cigarette after telling the story?" No, not like that kind of alluring. But
Oh no.
but the thing is, like, it left. It didn't want to smash my boat. It didn't want to eat me. It just kind of left.
Fascinating.
Roger kind of pipes up. And is this the same giant that also stole the crate from the dock? Listen, that crate disappeared. I don't know what to tell you. As far as I know, it got up and left.
You're missing a crate.
If you ask me, it was probably those carrying claw goons. They like to sneak around at night and steal pies off of windowsills and crap like that. They're a bit north of here. Like, I'm sure if we find some big brute to kind of scare them off, we won't have to worry. They'll give it back, and I won't get in any trouble with the boss.
Huh. Good luck with that.
Yeah, trust me, I did not expect you to get that. You are very tiny.
Oh yeah. Cade Owlfolk, and I went with small, so he's like just under 3 feet.
Hey, someone's shorter than me.
Yeah.
As you kind of, he talks about this tale of the missing crate, you do hear a bit of commotion outside as you hear a human male sound like, no mounts in the inn. Take it right outside to the stables on the other side and far away from the horses, please.
How large is the raptor? Is it like normal raptor size, or is it?
It's about. Let's see. Going by just Velociraptor, I'm kind of putting it between real life and Jurassic Park size. So I would say head kind of evens out at about 4.5 feet. Unfair?
All right. It's a large velociraptor kind of thing. Yeah.
Because a regular Velociraptor is honestly the size of a turkey. So
yeah, they're very small. And then the ones in Jurassic Park, I think they were size of a child, so about 3 to 4 feet.
Oh no, they were way bigger than that. I feel, but yeah,
they
were.
Yeah. The ones in Jurassic Park, I was looking this up on Google out of curiosity. The ones in Jurassic Park were 3 to 5 meters long, 6 foot tall. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, a little bit shorter than that.
So in the kitchen were. Oh wait, no, that's the old Jurassic Park. I did not think about the new one.
Yeah.
I was thinking about them in the kitchen with the kids.
Those were what, the size of like a really big dog?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So a beat passes, and you do see Gaylia and Voss enter. Voss just kind of leading Gaylia in because her service animal is currently belligerently tied to a hitching post.
Thank God.
Because I was not going to RP a fucking raptor in the inn. That would bring everything to a screeching halt.
Oh, good times.
So
I guess lead her to the bar.
A couple. What can I get you to?
Oh no, not a couple. What you want? I don't even know your name.
She is currently muted.
Oi, lass.
I forgot to unmute myself. Anyway,
Good Jorb.
she's gonna be like, oh, pardon me, my name is Gaylia Revalior.
Bless you. What's your name?
Gaylia Revalior.
Oh. My name is Voss. It's with a V.
Oh, is that like moss? Are
Yes.
you green then, perhaps?
Did you feel how moist I was?
Yes.
That's a
you were-
question
you were
people
quite,
shouldn't ask each other.
I had the cringiest face. I apologize.
You
I was
were,
like, oh, who
you
says
were
that?
Quite, how does one put it? You were quite well, you were quite wet, I would say. Yes.
Moist?
Yeah.
I was wondering if that triggered anybody.
Nope, all good.
Damn. Do you drink? Would you like anything to drink?
Well, I'll just get whatever you have. She has never had a drink before in her life. Just putting that out there.
Aw.
She's from a very, very, very sheltered,
I was gonna
noble
say someone
family.
more sheltered than Cade. Amazing.
No, like incredibly. Her family, basically, a little backstory. Her family never let her leave the house. She never met any other people. She never, her only friend was Honey Bun.
Yeah.
Right from the litter.
Let's see. Drink. Let's see. We got a couple of pale ales. We got a couple of stout.
Weird question. If I lived underwater for most of my life till now, how do you drink?
Well, you just put the drink in your mouth and hopefully swallow. And
So there's such things as drinks to me.
I would say there are some drinks that are a bit more denser than seawater.
You got any seawater?
I got some water and I got a fair bit of salt. I could probably mix something up.
Oh, thanks. She'll have one too.
He gives a talk and just goes.
I'm sorry. Victoria was talking to me. I missed all of that.
You're getting salt water.
Yeah, you're getting a Voss delicacy, salt water.
Delicious. She's ready.
Tally begins to open his mouth and he just goes, 1 copper.
Oh, here, it's on me, and she's just gonna grab another.
Damn it! Again.
How much
She's
do you
gonna
have?
I have 18 left.
Give me a luck check.
Oh my god.
God. I was playing the.
Oh no.
5 gold. Like 5 of these coins should do it.
You just went bankrupt.
Like it's a drink. How much should it be? 5 gold. So Tally kind of looks at the gold on the table, looks at her, looks at you, Voss.
She's currently looking not at him. She's kind of
I'm
staring past
confused.
at his shoulder.
Oh no.
Like you were saying?
And here's your change. I throw it back to her, and I'd pay for both of them without her knowing.
Can I? He threw it at me. So can I do like a dex check?
No, you just feel coins back into your hand. You assume that's change. You're not sure how much, but you're sure it's change.
I was saying, are you gonna make this poor blind girl try to catch thrown coin?
Poor blind girl, or you try to give him all the money she had?
Tally nods respectfully at you, and couple of drinks and meal in the house. As
Oh, thanks.
he
I
heads
really
off,
appreciate that.
he heads off into the kitchen to kind of make you something. As you guys are waiting for your meal, you do hear that commotion at the table with Cade about that missing box. Listen, Roger, you and me, we've got to get ourselves some coin together and get ourselves some mercenary or something to get this box back. I don't know what was in it, but if they were going to get the looks of the imprinting on it. This looks like it cost a lot of coin. And Voss, your ears perk up. At
Yeah,
that.
hell yeah.
You see, not only that, you see your crab backpack also turn its head
Your
towards
crap
you.
pack.
Crab
Yeah.
I was just thinking
Crab.
that. Damn it.
Yes.
Nice.
Crab pack, crab pack.
Coin, you say?
Yeah.
Like slide, because I'm.
You literally like do that rock and roll slide. Kind
Well, on my knees. Like,
no. Oh,
Oh.
it's like you know how. I'm probably too old. You're probably too young for this. But
young? What?
Never mind. I'm thinking of the.
Tom Cruise risky business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That slide.
Yeah. Even I know that one.
God.
Coin, you say?
Yes. Chances are I got a box here that was stolen by probably those carrying claw thugs. Like they have a.
Is there treasure in the box?
I don't know, but they stole it. So they try to steal things and that are worth a lot of money. It's hit or miss. Like last time they stole a shipment of rusty armor that was heading towards the blacksmith to reforge. But
That's weird.
don't get me wrong. You look capable. I mean, I definitely have never seen one like you, and you definitely could probably intimidate them. They're a little xenophobic that way.
I'm 5 foot tall.
Okay,
Oh.
maybe a little bit.
Are they Aquarius races?
Gaylia will stand up and walk forward to like join the conversation. She'll follow the sound of the voices and kind of stand near Voss and listen in.
Oh, hey there.
Hello, I couldn't help but overhear that
Boy.
he's helping you with the task. I'd be fully willing to lend my assistance as well.
You should see a kitty.
Yeah, like I said, I was
Oh, God.
like, wait. He stops for a second as you say that, looks towards you. I don't judge. But like I said, the box was stolen from the docks. Looked expensive. It had one of those. It looked like it had something from the college printed on it. So I can only assume it's some wizard robes or paper. They buy a lot of fucking paper at that
Magic books.
college.
It's a college.
Oh yeah. You guys perk up as you two see a little owl peek its head from its book.
Well, one of them sees the owl.
Oh, my God.
Okay, let's get the you can see jokes out of the way first session. When I say you can see, I say you hear, you sense, you
Notice?
smell.
Help.
Because I am not going to do 58. I'm not going to do 58 sessions of this.
This is why you don't allow blind characters. It's only
Yeah.
puns from here.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
As
goodness.
far as the eye can see.
Oh,
And you're done.
we had a good run, people.
I kind of want to make the wish spell actually work now. Like I said, it came from the college. Looked expensive. Like I don't know what was in there. It was about to be sent off and got stolen.
How can something look expensive? I don't understand.
Oh,
It's
God.
shiny.
I mean, good quality wood, nice bindings on it. Like I said, it had a bit of stamp. I think it was from the college. It was kind of hard to tell. I don't know a lot of stamps from the college, but it had a lot of wavy figures and like magic bullshit. I guess but it was just. Listen, I just ship things. It just looked expensive than anything else I've shipped.
Well, I'd be willing to help take a look.
No offense, but I see a tiny owl, a wet man,
Oh, no.
and a lovely elf. I feel like you guys may need to prioritize bringing maybe someone a little bit better
Some
at
muscle.
muscle. Yeah, that may be the thing. You guys look like you would all snap in half.
Do I see that 7-foot lion man?
You see this. Give me a stealth check, Edeo. With disadvantage. Oh, never mind. 5. You see.
Oh,
You know what?
worse.
He is very loudly talking to the skeleton man, trying to feed him.
Exactly. You do see this pair of people at the table. You see this man in a cloaked robe trying to push away what appears to be a nice meal of pork chops and mashed potatoes. Meanwhile, the lion man is very enthusiastically trying to shove a pork chop into his gullet. In fact, both of you, give me contested strength rolls.
Oh, you son of a bitch! How dare you!
Hey,
rolled low.
11.
Oh,
11.
oh, come on. Wait, maybe. No, God, no! No way in hell. No way in hell.
Right. You go. No, wait, no. I'm not that really. As quick as a flash, that pork chop is now between your teeth. Not much else. Luckily, you kind of duck your head back down before any pearly whites are shown. But there is now a pork chop in your mouth? Question mark.
In my jaw teeth region.
It's not that bad.
Herg!
It's delicious.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Lion? Miss Lion?
Oh, what? Yes, who?
You look strong.
Yes.
Would
I am very strong.
I was wondering, would you like a job?
What is the job? I don't do paperwork.
Smash?
God.
Kill?
I can fight.
Fight?
Yeah. I'm not
We
just.
might-
I'm not going to go out and just randomly kill people for you.
That's good. That'd be weird.
You hear Frederick talk from behind you. You don't need to kill them. They're just teenagers who had a bad run. You know, some of them are only 140. Like it's really hard to find good parents these days. Just kind of go spook them.
I feel that.
Yeah, just kind of spook them. They'll give it back. I guarantee you. This isn't the first rodeo.
Well,
Here,
you-
I can do
Yeah,
that.
the 105-year-old elf completely understands.
DM, I have a question.
Shoot.
Are they all turned towards Frederick at this moment while he's telling the story?
I would say you have about maybe 3 seconds of free
Can
time.
I try to stealth the pork chop out of my mouth and back onto the plate without causing a commotion?
Just you can either roll stealth or just a pure luck check.
I will go with stealth.
Sure.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh,
You
Brutal. Two.
oh God!
Uh,
It's the skeleton equivalent of an elf rogue shitting himself in session 1.
Here we go again.
Oh.
Maxwell, you begin to put the bone, the pork chop and bone back on the plate, but not only does the bone clink on the plate, so does your own, and you make you sort of jump because you realize you kind of made a noise that others shouldn't be hearing, and you accidentally table flip the plate onto the floor. You hear a small smashing sound as pork chop and mashed potatoes is now on the floor. You hear Tally come in from the kitchen. What the heck?
Little friend, you want to come along too?
Yes, that would be that would be a great idea. That would be wonderful.
You shouldn't smash things when you're excited. I know it's hard to not smash things when you're excited.
I get so enthusiastic. I can't help myself. I just,
All you need was pork chop in you.
yes, that's.
Give you all the energy.
Oh, very much so. Yes.
So Maxwell is just going to, as he's saying all this, just gently place 3 gold coins onto the table for the damage he's caused, and just look to just turn his head towards Tally and say,
I'm so sorry.
Right. You're not
Question,
wearing gloves, are you?
I do I not have my sleeve over my hand?
You were okay. Give me one last stealth roll then.
On this episode, Maxwell gets chased out of a village. Oh boy.
Wait, before that, can I cast like prestidigitation to try to create like a distraction to give
What
him
do you-
advantage?
What are you making?
Well, you create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect such as a shower of sparks. So I think, like, I think it's just kind of like a little fireworks show, like, in the corner away from, Max.
So you kind of stand up on top of your chair. Doesn't really add much to it, but you sort of spread your arms, and then suddenly sparks kind of shoot out of it, and the dock workers are easily impressed. Even Tally kind of looks over, and I will give you advantage on that stealth throw.
Yeah, and then I was trying to ask before you did the whole he was gonna pay the gold coins. I was trying to ask Gaylia would have heard something about pork chops, so I was gonna have her come over and ask if he had any extra that she could perhaps give her cat.
There is definitely extra on the well, there's on the floor.
I'll have her do that after this commotion.
Sure. Anyway, Maxwell, give me that strength check. Oh, sorry, stealth check. With advantage.
You are not getting another strength check out of me right now. Okay. Oh, thank God.
That is enough. You kind of reach into your pocket, stop for a bit, and then pull your sleeve down a bit further as you sort of just wave your hand, and 3 gold appear. Much obliged. Tally kind of looks at you. Just be careful with the plates. It's kind of the it's an elven brand. It's a little more expensive.
My apologies.
No problem. This will take care of it. So, I assume introductions are all made.
Before that, real quick, could Gaylia walk over to the skeleton man? She hasn't met him yet.
Sure.
All right. So Gaylia's gonna kind of walk over to the area where she heard the plate smashing and the conversations, and be like, "Hello, I couldn't help but hear that you seem to be done with the pork chop."
Yes, help yourself. It's sort of on the floor now. My apologies. I hope you weren't hungry or anything.
So she's gonna lean down to pick one up, but she's kind of close to the bar, so she's just gonna smack her head against it while she bends over to pick it up.
Ooh.
Do I hear that?
She's gonna go, "Oh, ow!" And then she's gonna take a seat back and try it again and bunk her head again against a bar stool this time.
Yeah, you hear that.
Can I help her?
You see what's going on and can piece it together. You do get get all the pork chops. You don't get the mashed potatoes. You see a coconut crab currently going to town on those mashed potatoes.
Hell yeah. I pour a little sea salt on it for him.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, and your flagons of salt water. 2 of them have been coming with a another pork chop dinner.
Sway. I give her the plate. I think you want this. This might be better for you.
So wait, so Voss helped her pick it up, right?
Well,
all right. She's gonna say,
And you got a gross one and a good one in your hands, I think.
And as thanks for picking it up for me, would you like to feed Honeybun them yourself?
No,
Sure.
no, thank you. He is.
No, of course, come. And she's gonna grab his hand and try to just kind of tug him out to the direction of Honeybun.
Oh god.
Can I grab somebody else's hand and put it there?
I mean, you're talking to Edo, so.
Oh no, I don't want to put your hand there.
Here, Edo and Maxwell, luck rolls, please.
Oh no!
I'm just terrified of raptors, guys.
That's a 3 for Edo.
I got 3.
Big kitty meets small kitty.
I've had a line too, Edo, that I've been waiting to say ever since I knew that you were a lion. I've been waiting, so I'm really happy about this.
Voss, in a quick flash, you kind of
Oh, I'm so lucky.
you put Gallia's hand into Edo's hand, and Edo, you were being led out, not pulled, because you definitely could stay if you wanted to. But you're just like, huh, this tiny elf woman is taking me out of the bar. I've had worse things happen. Not like that, you weirdos.
So his hand feels like a lion's paw, right? Like they don't have like human hands. They're just
It's
like...
human. It's human shaped, but more furry and muscular. I feel.
It's kind of like
Alright.
a lion's paw if it just had. Actually, does it even have all the fingers? I don't.
I
You got a
believe
weird
if
one
I.
in the back.
So she's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
go.
like.
Oh, are you like a feline as well? Do you think you could talk to my cat for me?
I don't speak to animals, but I can talk at it.
Yes, Edo, you are walked down to the stable that's right next to the bar. You see a couple of horses. You see a mule. You see some nice little animals. You see a raptor.
Oh, honey,
God.
there you are, darling. And she's gonna rush forward and start like petting and just letting like Honeybun like shove his like sharp teeth and head forward and just all over her, and he's just kind of like licking her slightly. She's like, "This is Honeybun. Would you like to pet him?"
You see
Oh,
that.
yes, of course.
Give me. All right, give me animal handling.
You will handle the animal. 13.
13. What's your AC?
It is 14.
Oh Lord.
I will say. Let's see. I'm going to just go ahead and make an attack roll. As nope. That one. He actually. Sorry. Honeybun rolled an actual 1 on that one.
He just goes to bite me and it doesn't do anything. It's like, oh, he's so playful.
It
Pat
does.
him on the head.
Like its hand.
He's gonna be like, "Finally, someone that understands. People always seem to be scared of him, and I just don't understand why. He's just a cute little fella."
You do feel him biting down on your hand, Edo, but because of your tough barbarian skin, it's nothing. Like it's it's play biting.
Yeah, play. We bet harder than this when we play.
I would say at this point you do kind of, Voss. I feel like you would have checked to see if, make sure there's not a dead Leonid in the stable.
Is there screaming?
No, you don't hear screaming.
I think we're okay.
Hands in the mouth like, oh, he's so cute.
Are you joining us on our adventure?
I'm sorry. What was that, Gaylia?
There's also a dog squeaking next to me as well.
That's fun. What was that, Gaylia? I didn't catch that.
Oh, I was saying, are you perhaps joining us on our adventure?
It seems I am. They told me I need to come with for scaring people. So
All right. With that conversation, does anyone else have anything to say or do?
I would like to say Edo is currently also feeding the raptor pork chops that were brought out.
I remember that. That may give you a little extra to the animal handling DC. So, you are feeding Honeybun pork chops. Luckily, there was no pet named Pork Chops, so we're good there.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Oh, I am so sorry. Wow. Is there anything you guys would like to do or say? Any supplies you would like to get before you guys head off to find this mysterious crate?
Uh,
Go ahead, Sadie.
oh, I was gonna say, I think Cade would kind of sidle over to Matt and be like, "Do you need some help?"
More than you'll know, but I don't know why you helped me there. But thank you. You have no idea how grateful I am.
And anytime. I have a soft spot for people in need. And Cade just kind of like pats them on the cloak as high as up as he can reach, and calls Cade over to him as everyone kind of prepares to get going.
You do. The rest of you kind of look over and see in the chair next to the chair where Cade was. You see this lovely orange tabby cat, looking a little sleepy, sort of stretch out, yawn, and pat over to Cade, almost as tall as him, but not quite.
Well, anything you need on the journey, I'd be happy to assist. That's it.
Okay.
So before they set off, though, I have leather armor in my inventory. She just didn't put it on yet because she was just traveling in like her dress.
Sure.
But I would say if she knows that they're gonna do something that might lead to fighting, she'll probably change into that, so she'll have a bonus AC.
That's fine.
So she'll put it on.
I will say, unless you guys say otherwise, I assume you're wearing your armor, so no worries there.
What armor? Who just wears armor?
Armor.
Barbarian.
Barbarian company excluded. All right. If you don't mind, if we could take a quick 5-minute break just for refilling drinks and whatnot. When we come back, we
I should
will.
probably drink some liquid.
Yep.
I forgot to put in primal knowledge, so
Okay.
I should do that real quick.
That would help.
That would.
So, 5 minutes. Be right back. Okay.
Okie doke.
Sounds good. Fluffy. 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 Sorry, Wi-Fi issues.
Well, I'm gonna put my primal knowledge into animal handling, so I can pet that raptor more.
Are you finally back, Fluffy?
Yes. Hi.
Okay. I was just complaining about my Wi-Fi. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
At least it's as a player, not a DM.
Like, sometimes y'all was just robot.
Oof.
Oh, thank God, yeah.
Hmm.
It gets rough.
At least as a player, you know, if you just don't show up for a single turn, we'll know that it's Wi-Fi.
There is that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even have Wi-Fi on my phone. Like, I don't have it at all. So I'm using service. But the problem is I also don't have Wi-Fi on my computer, so I'm trying to hotspot it so I can see Roll20 and everything. So occasionally my phone doesn't like that because it's trying to support service and hotspotting something else. So I might have to, like, stop hotspotting on my computer for a little bit. So it's like, if you see, like, me not moving on Roll20, assume it's because I need to take a break on that.
The Wi-Fi goblins
my-
got you. Got it. Understood.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Alright.
My only goal throughout this campaign is to get a cute little hat for Honey Bun.
You had that immortal hat, like...
And yet, what did the hat actually do?
It's
To be
an-
fair, I don't think she would know what a cute hat looks like, even if hit or not.
Exactly.
The hat was immortal.
Oh, the hat was immortal.
Hat of immortality.
Sticky.
Are you sure about that? I think a raptor ate it.
Reminder that when we're done with this quest, we should investigate the well. I vote that we go in it. I don't like the cackle, but I still vote that we go in it.
Yeah, it's not wonderful.
DMs with evil laughter? Ugh. That can't be foreshadowing. No. Not in my D&D campaign, no sir.
Hey, listen, peek behind the curtain. I was not expecting the wish spell to be bought, and I was not expecting to be used at the table.
Well, we are a group that is full of surprises.
Yeah, I was expecting that to be just sort of used for emergencies, for, like, you know, being chased by a T-Rex or something.
She didn't really understand the value of it. It was a spell. You could wish for anything. She's been wanting to see since she was 6, so why not try it?
That's fair. Like I said, the other items was the Ring of Invisibility, a Wand of Dark Vision.
Yeah, she got the best end of the deal.
Yeah,
So is it an invisible ring then?
I said it's a Ring of Invisibility.
Okay.
That, or the ring makes you blind, so everything's invisible.
And, of course, the Wand of Dark Vision.
Which she really does not need.
Here's a hint. Many of you probably have a Wand of Dark Vision on you.
Oh, is it a flashlight?
I was gonna say.
A torch.
A torch, yeah.
Oof.
I can already see in the dark. What would I need a torch?
Everything's dark for her, so what's the difference?
Hair is another one.
There you are. Okay. I
Sorry.
think nope. I was waiting for everyone to get here. No worries. If we're all good,
Yep.
the party, using the directions given by Frederick, the party heads north, passing the well. It's you see a couple of people kind of look into it and sort of half-heartedly just toss a copper into it, and you hear it splash at the bottom. They sort of just kind of shrug and go, "Okay, I guess that's part of the town now. Can't really move it."
Feature.
Yeah, nice little water feature. Except most water features kind of point up instead of down. You guys head on the road, the main road. Some of you actually, some of you went on this road. Cade, for example, you actually went on this road a little bit from the College of Tamarath. You guys walk on this road. Let's say about 45 minutes of walking. It's night. It's. Oh, I would say maybe about an hour until sunset. And you. Sorry. It was just so far it's Cade that came from the college. I may have said my name's wrong. But as you guys are heading down this road, benign question: who's up? What's the kind of walking order?
I imagine
where-
that Gay would be somewhat in the middle, probably being led by someone.
Knows the way to wherever we're going.
I mean, you were given instructions by Frederick, so you know the general area where the Carrying Claw would kind of make camp. Just know it's north, follow the shady signs, you can't miss it.
Then Edo would certainly be running along, leading the way,
Fine, alright.
trying to get everyone to keep up with him.
Sure. Give me a perception check, line boy.
12.
12. That is enough to have something kind of catch your nose. It smells like iron. As I'm going to change the scenery.
This was a battle. He's excited.
You come this road, where there's a little bit of a small divot into basically a hill. Stuff, the rock faces on either side. You guys would come in. You could kind of set yourselves up here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put out Gaylia. So even with a 12, Edo, you can tell with that smell of iron, something ain't right.
Do I recognize it as blood, or?
I would say at this point, you could smell blood. You even are able to see a little pool of it coming out from behind this tree, a fallen log.
Ah, seems to be blood on the air. I shall go forth and check that.
Okay, you go check. Is anyone following behind?
Come with me, comrades.
Yeah, Gayla would definitely follow.
Okay. So
I got my spear out and I'll be behind.
Sure.
Yeah. Staying back.
That, there's Cade,
Same.
Cade and Max be right here, I would say.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you guys kind of pass over the fallen log, you do see a dead horse, a overturned cart. I'm just going to start clearing out some of this area here.
Darkness.
Edo, as you're the first one past this, as you kind of step behind the horse to see what was there, you do see, you've seen kobolds before, these small, draconic little critters, no higher than your knee, but you've never seen one like this. It
I hate
is,
those fucking things.
it is same size, seems to be covered in these glimmering metallic scales. This one is holding what appears to be a spear of one sort, standing over this dead guy here. But you see even more over here. Appears to be with their swords and spears just sort of poking at these dead bodies as these spider-like automatons climb over him, not unlike the average. If you knew what a Roomba was,
Magical Roomba.
exactly. You see as it starts like skittering over these bodies, and as soon as it gets a good footing, you see it makes a little vortex in the center of its body. And it seems to be pulling away the metal scraps and armor that is on these bodies. Edo, give me a stealth check if you.
Oh God.
12.
Unfortunately,
He's not
As-
particularly trying to be sneaky, but
I know. As you were kind of walking over the horse, you accidentally step on its leg, and you hear a large snap as 3 sets of metallic eyes dart towards you in unison, and they just open their mouth and go. "Yeah!" I would like all of you to roll for initiative.
Yay!
To a battle first game.
are we doing initiative tracker on Roll20 or just
I
keeping track of it?
I have the internal order here. That is, let's see.
That's awesome.
Here, do me a favor. Click your character and then. Oh well, it's initiative. Oh yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm just gonna add a few things here. Let's see.
And then you can manually add people.
How do I do initiative with the bot again? I forget.
Click your character. Oh, with the bot.
Yeah.
Is it exclamation mark?
Yeah, I think it's.
Yeah, is it-
exclamation mark
Yeah.
initiative?
Is it? Okay.
Can you just add me because I didn't have my character selected, so it didn't.
Yeah, I'm working on it. No worries.
Yeah, I can't currently access Roll20, so
Yeah, you're
Are
fine.
the bots changed now? If you, yeah. Check
Yay.
the script, yeah.
Let me.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All right, let's see.
Oh,
There you
should
go.
I roll for crab?
No, your crab goes on your turn.
Okay.
Any familiars or extras you have, they will go on your turn.
What kind of attack does he have?
What, your crab?
Yeah.
I believe it's on his.
He's got nothing.
Should be an action there. A swipe. Near the bottom.
Familiars.
He's got 19 gold.
Nice.
I don't know
he's
why.
awesome. You guys rolled horribly.
Is it just a normal
Hey.
crab? 'Cause that's like a +0 to hit and does 1 damage.
This is a special crab for a Pact of the Chain Warlock. But hold on, I'm looking. Oh, let me find. There you are.
Should I stop messing with him?
Hold on. No. The robber crab stat block I sent you should have a swipe. in the-
Oh, derp. I forgot you sent it to me like that.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, this is a Pact of the Deep crab familiar. So. All right, so I got you. Gaylia, did you roll initiative?
That you didn't have access to Roll20.
Yeah.
All right.
So Cade did have
Can
initiative
she roll
19.
initiative in Discord though?
yeah. So
Should
you
Should
just
be
want me
able to.
to.
Yeah.
Do you just want me to roll it? Do you just want me to roll it here?
Yeah, just roll it there and I'll add it. No worries.
Okay.
Same as we did with Maxwell. I think it's check initiative.
I was copying Fluffy. That was my first mistake.
The blind leading the blind.
The bony leading the blind.
Ah, even better.
7 for you.
All right, I
you
got a
actually-
7.
What's your
Wow.
I think your dexterity is higher, so you go high faster than this guy. Let's see. What is your dexterity, Voss?
My dexterity is 13.
Mine is 17.
Alright, so these guys will actually go before you. So that, there you go. Or, sorry, yeah, it's before you. We got Maxwell, got Voss, got Edo, Cade, Gaylia. Yep, that's everybody. So, top of the round, we have Cade. Cade, you just heard Edo come from behind this log, and then suddenly this metallic shrieking comes out. What do you do?
So can I see any of them?
From where you're standing, no.
Okay. Well. 10, 15, 20. Can I move like to there?
Yeah, you can
Can
hop
see
up onto
anything?
yeah, you kind of hop up onto that fallen log there, and you just see these robo kobolds and these scary spider thingies.
No, thank you. Well, I guess. I'm going to cast. We're gonna set this off with a bang. I'm gonna cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Well
That sounds
then.
cool.
It does sound cool. Let's see here. How do I?
It does.
It does sound cool. How do I select it? Do I need to select a token, or do I just? It just happens.
It just happens. Is like, what do you?
Okay.
So you're trying
So
to.
I'm gonna pick this one up in front. I'm used to Forge, where you have to like select the token before you cast everything.
Fair.
All right, so that one is getting it cast on it, and it's going to be a strength check of 13.
Strength save or strength check?
It is
Strength save. Sorry.
Should be safe. It's
Yeah.
spell.
yeah, save.
Okay. Let's see. Why is it doing that twice? Anyway, strength save. Let's see. That is a fail. Roll 10.
So they take let's see here.
This is a 2d6 bludgeoning damage and there's a strain.
So that was 10. 2d6. And he's now restrained.
Okay. Alright, so he takes that much damage and is restrained. I'm just gonna put that on him.
Yeah, so like a giant like hand made of like the surrounding earth just reaches up and just like slams down on this kobold.
Alright. Like you said, the earth begins to rumble again. You think another well is about to be made, but instead this hand of earth and clay just sort of wraps around him and just kind of gives him a quick squeeze as the robold kind of flails about a bit, screeching at you. Maxwell, you're not sure what happened, but that owl just sort of jumped on the log and started waving its hands and more screeching.
No, shit's going down. No shit.
So Maxwell, seeing what is happening, is going to join behind Cade. So I suppose here. Oh boy, let's see. What can I really do to help at the moment?
And I would say from there you do see these robolds in
Yep.
company.
Question. I do a lot of necrotic damage. Does that do anything to a robot?
One way to find out.
All right.
5e have the same immunity? I don't even know.
That is an interesting way to answer that question. Okay. Oh, that's bad. I can't even hit them from here. No, wait. I can with my sling, possibly. I think. What is the range on a sling? Oh yeah. Yeah, that should definitely be within range then. So Maxwell is going to assist by slinging a bullet at the currently trapped kobold.
All right, I believe with it
Robald,
restrained,
if you will.
I believe with it being restrained, you do have advantage on this.
Good. Okay. So that would be okay. I have made my roll.
It's with advantage, because a 7's not going to hit.
That's right. Excuse me. You did say that. Nope.
20
But that,
hits.
but that will.
20 will hit, so you do 4 damage to it.
Sweet.
You clock it upside its head, and its head suddenly jerks 90 degrees to the side, and then you just hear as its head rights itself and looks at you.
Uh-oh.
Gross.
Okay, possibly just piss it off more. It's no longer just a possibility.
Edo!
We seem to be going into battle. Let's fight. As he goes into a rage and just rushes straight in.
Okay.
He'll be striking the one that is currently held with his great axe.
Alright,
Mark.
you will have advantage.
Mark advantage. Ooh, that's great.
Oh,
Lordy.
So that's 7 plus 7.
Okay,
wow.
so you do double the radiant damage because that's your barbarian thing on your first.
On the
attack.
first hit per round, yes.
Right. So 14, 20, 25.
Wait,
Edo.
right,
Edo,
yes.
what happens? You have brought this creature down to 0. What happens?
As he roars, "Let us fight!" And he just comes over and just hits it almost like a baseball, and thing just shatters into pieces, flying everywhere. He's like, "Good tee up. Let us continue on."
You don't even feel purchase in your axe. It just sort of cleaves through both earthen hand and kobold as it just cuts right in half. But you give me just a quick perception check, just for funsies.
It's supposed to be 11. I still have my advantage on. But
You're too much into the raging to even feel anything other than you just cut this thing in half.
As that happens, hand forms into like a thumbs up and then like sinks back down into the
That'll work. Let's see.
gives the hand a high five. Let's just
Yeah, high five.
High
Yeah.
five and predator handshake. There you go.
Nice.
Not gonna lie, that was rad as shit.
Hell yeah.
Gaylia, what are you doing?
Kid, you're muted.
Yeah, you said me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to, I can't see roll 20, so who's left?
There's still 2 roboles and 3 spider thingies.
Okay, so let me see. I think first I'm going to... I'm looking for... Okay, so first I'm just gonna shoot it with my longbow, and then I believe favored foe thingy is, the Tasha's edition is a bonus attack, right?
Favored foe. Let me see that real quick.
That's the one where you mark it, and then
Yeah, so I have to hit it, and then if I hit it,
you can
and
mark
then I mark it, yeah.
it. And then
So-
next time you hit it, you do an extra d4.
So my question is, does that happen automatically, or do I have to, like, activate something beforehand to make it happen when I hit?
I'm looking at it right now.
Looks like you activate after you hit.
Yeah, after you hit it.
And
You can
automatically,
choose.
right? I don't have to use, like, a bonus action for that, for
Yeah.
activating it initially.
Yeah, it looks like there's no bonus action or anything. You just,
Yeah.
as soon as you hit it, it's marked.
Okay, good. Okay. That's what I wanted to make sure.
Alright, your targets are either one of the robolds or one of the spider things on the bodies.
Although you do
I will
only
go
have
for...
marks up to your proficiency bonus, so you don't have to mark. You can choose when to use your. I think you have 2 marks at the moment.
Yeah, 2 marks.
So, as my bonus action, before I shoot, I'm going to use Hail of Thorns. which means if I hit with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, it creates a rain of thorns. And then in addition to normal effective attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay, you can hit one of the spiders and it'll hit 2 more. Actually, nope.
Yeah.
If you hit this top spider here, you'll have to move a bit. I would say to this dead horse.
Okay,
you
she was right next to Edeo when everything went down.
Right, so I would put you here on the dead horse. You think it's a nice soft rock, but if you hit this,
Oh god, come on.
Oh no.
if you hit one of this spider here, you can't say it, but if you hit one of the spiders here, you'll hit 2 roboles and another spider.
Okay, then I will try and do that.
All right, roll to bow.
Okay, that would be attack longbow, I'm pretty sure.
Ye.
Alright, I'm pretty sure that hits.
19. The rest of you see Gaylia pull out a longbow, and you picture about 18 different ways that this can go horribly, horribly wrong.
Maxwell ducks.
Cade like hours into himself. He's just like a tiny poof of feathers.
Oh.
Before any of you can even say, like, wait a minute, that's not a good idea, the bow fires, and you see this more than anyone else. You see it kind of fling past you, past a spider, hits this rock here, ricochets, it's this rock here, and then ricochets and hits the spider dead on. So...
And then
My
you hear
word,
it go.
good shot.
You hear
He
it
will
go,
yell back,
"Did
"Good
I
shot."
hit it?" Oh, wait, but right after she does it, she goes, "Did I hit anything?" And she kind of turns her body. She's kind of like peering around, like listening.
How the fucking shit?
You got it.
Oh, cool. Okay, and then
Alright.
I'll do my Hill of Thorns. Okay, so that's not
They just
letting
make
me.
a dex save.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so all the spider thingies need to make a dex save, and if they fail, they're going to take an extra 1d10 piercing damage on top of the 10 damage that they got from my bow.
Okay, so the one takes 10 damage already. Let's see. For the first spider, that's a 10. So I'm guessing that's a fail. What's your DC?
My DC is a 11.
11. Okay. So failed that one. Second spider, 13 passed. Top robold, 17 passed. And bottom robold, 11 passed, unfortunately. But the one that you hit got just peppered with splinters. Roll that damage.
They do take half damage if they succeed.
Oh, it's half damage. Thank you. So roll me the damage.
Let me just double check. Yeah, so 1d10. Okay.
9. Okay.
Oh shit.
My luck on point. That's 19
Okay,
damage
so that.
to one of the spiders, and then 5 to all the rest.
All right,
Boy.
give me a second. Half of that is 4, so I'm just doing. There we go. There we go.
And then
Damage.
I'll have a question for you because I don't know how my slots work, so I don't know.
All right. Okay, I've done damage. First of all, Gaylia, what happens to the spider?
She can't see, so she don't know.
You know what I mean. You brought this spider down to 0. What happens?
Okay, so it was specifically the one that kind of did it in. I would think would be the Rain of Thorns.
Mm-hmm.
So she kind of carefully takes a shot. She's not looking really in like the area of the spiders. Her body is kind of slightly turned to the point where you think she would miss, but it manages to ricochet, like you said, around the rocks. One longbow goes like straight through one of the spiders, like weak parts. And then right after it hits, you see just a rain of thorns just fall down and just pierce through the spider just over and over and over until it crumbles into like nothingness.
Ooh.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
Wait,
After...
before we continue, I have a question for you.
Go for it.
Just because I don't understand. So how many spell slots do I have? So I just used a level 1 spell.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, do I only have how many times am I able to cast things? I didn't see a spot where it would tell me this.
You should have some spell slots as a level 3 ranger. You should have you should have 3 first level spell slots.
Okay, so that means that makes sense.
All right. Do you want Honeybun doing anything?
No, because my bonus action was the Hail of Thorns.
Gotcha.
So I can't do anything. That was it for my turn.
All right. Now it's my turn. I mean the enemy's turn. First of all,
Come, let us fight.
you see that? You see this spider thing immediately leap onto you, Edo, and it is going to do something called a absorb attack. That is a natural 1.
Oof!
Oh, small spider.
It leaps on you, you sort of flex a bit, and it bounces right off. However, this other one here is going to kind of climb up the wall and try and do the same thing again. That is a natural 2.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That is
small spiders. They're annoying, like gnats.
boing boing. They weren't expecting such density in a enemy.
They're looking for metal, and you're like, what is this fleshy stuff?
Exactly. The Robolds, after seeing one of their brethren just crushed, smacked with a rock, and then cut in half before they could even do anything, they rolled real low on both of these guys rolled real low on the initiative. Let's see. This one is going to rush towards you, Gaylia, and is going to make an attack. 2 of them, actually, as he has his little spear there. Doesn't do a lot, but let's see. Okay, as again, natural 2, and
Oh my God.
22 and a 22 to hit.
All right, so the 22 definitely hits.
All right, you take 4 points of piercing damage as its spear sort of kind of goes into your side there, and you kind of back away from it. This Robold is going to walk up towards you, Edo. You see it sort of brandish its spear, opens its mouth, and for a split second, you see a little flicker of flame. I will need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, I see a flicker of flame. That is great. Since I'll be using danger sense.
That's right. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws because you can see it.
Yeah.
I threw the wrong things at you.
Don't worry, I rolled
Ooh!
absolutely garbage.
Unfortunately, you see a little too late as your vision is just engulfed by this breath of flame that only hits you just from where you are. The cart is now ablaze, and you take a grand total of 8 fire damage.
Ooh.
Put a health bar on me.
Alright, that is it for the Robolds. Voss, you see one of these Robolds comes and stabs your friend. The other one is engulfed in flames.
I make note of the 2 spiders that bounced off that lion guy, and I'd be like, holy fuck, that dude's strong as shit. I'm not messing with him. Then I am just kind of gonna move over. Oh, you can't see because I don't turn down. I'm sorry about that. Okay, move over here.
Let's see. You can kind of move from to Gaylia and to there. Yeah, it'll be fine.
There, somewhere where I can. I don't know. Can I do something?
Can you do something? You can get there, no problem.
Oh, I'm gonna step on a dead horse.
You have to walk over a dead horse. Yes.
Okay. Worth it. And I would like to, I guess, this is an enemy, right? This isn't,
That
almost kind of looks like your raptor.
Yeah, that's the Robold.
Honeybun
Yeah,
is the
they
one
could-
in the purple circle,
Oh,
diagonal from me. Yeah,
I'm getting
yeah.
that far away as from possible. Can I make a double-handed spear attack?
It depends. Roll for it.
Ah.
You do in fact make a double-handed spear attack. Oh. 6 piercing, piercer damage. You jam it into the side of this thing as sort of like a tit for tat. He stabs at her, you stab at it, and
Don't touch my friend!
all right.
My blind friend.
Cade, it is your turn. Cade.
Geez, sorry. I zoned. Didn't think it'd get back to me so quickly. He's gonna point at the remaining, Robold and
there's
just
two.
kind of. Oh, there are two? Oh, no, the one nearest. Okay, no, this one. I missed that one.
You're fine.
And we are gonna cast Mind Sliver on that bitch.
Whoa.
All right. What do I have to do?
You have to beat Intelligence 13.
I'm rolling up. I'm getting better. That was a natural 3. Hooray.
Hey! So it takes 3 damage.
3 damage. Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it takes 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes.
The next saving throw it makes. Okay.
Yeah. So one of us can roll the d4 and decide. Probably.
Okay.
You. And then whoever attacks it next, if it needs to do a saving throw, it loses 1d4.
Ah,
Nice.
gotcha.
Its mind is slivered.
Yeah. Best cantrip Tasha could have ever given us.
It's not bad. It's a little mini Bane on whatever fails.
Yeah. So it's the components are verbal. So he does point just because he's dramatic, but he goes, "You suck," and that's how it goes.
You see the Robo just kind of look dejected for half a second. And then shakes his head. Maxwell, you see an owl yell at a robot and it made it sad. What do you do?
Question sentence.
do I roll for comfort? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Maxwell, seeing that we're ganging up on the one Robold is gonna take to the party and meander his way on over here. And let's see. He will cast Inflict Wounds.
All right, roll. Give me a roll.
Okay.
I love that you just have your hand on your hips.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love that stock photo. It
It's
just
so good.
thank you.
You're just disappointed in the
Amazing.
robot.
I'm just done with everyone's shit
I'm
by
not
my
mad,
luck.
I'm disappointed.
Exactly.
It's sadder.
So what would it be on the bot for casting spells? Is it still considered attack, or is
I
it
think it's cast inflict wounds.
Yeah, he was cast.
let's try it. Oh. It is.
16 to hits. 20 necrotic damage.
Oh
Is
lordy.
that right for inflict wounds?
Listen, clerics are fucking broken.
That's kind of insane. Yeah. It's so much damage that I did with a crit.
Why do I have a spear? Can I just have that?
Listen, I am guarantee you it is because wizards wanted people to play clerics, so in order to make up for it, they gave them the most broken spells imaginable. So anyway, as I was saying, Maxwell, what happens?
So Maxwell puts out a hand onto the kobold, and the kobold readies an attack to try to strike back at Maxwell, and just slowly starts rusting and stops moving completely and just crumbles into this iron dust.
Right. As you do turn this thing into a pile of rusty metal and pieces begin to fall off it, you see kind of center of the body of this creature. You do see that its Robold is basically consists of a whole bunch of parts adhered and clamped to this central piece, and that central piece is just a long white femur.
Oh.
And as you
Boy.
do rust away the metal, so too the bone begins to crack and fizzle under the necrotic energy. And
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know I could do that. It's kind of fucking cool. Holy shit!
Edo,
He made his bones explode. Or something.
He will yell back some encouragement. Straight job, comrades. With that, he goes, "But now it's your turn," and he'll let out a massive roar, using a daunting roar as
Well,
his
that's
bonus
fine.
action. So it is DC 13 will save, or wisdom save. Sorry.
all right, I will tell you. You look at the spiders, and they are not moved. However, the Robold is not immune to that, so that is a wisdom save.
This.
That was actually a 14.
All right. That was
So-
just my bonus action.
Okay.
And he will be slamming down on this rowboat with reckless abandon.
Attack. All right, go for it. 14 just hits.
And it's 14 damage plus 7.
Ooh.
21 damage. As I rolled max damage.
About to say, you do. What happens?
He
Like-
roars, helping to put a fear into him of himself, into the fear of God into this small robot creature. When that doesn't work, he just puts his axe inside.
So the robot was just looking at you like, yeah, you made a loud noise, whatever, and just is confetti on the floor. All right, Gaylia, there are no more robolds, but there are 2 spiders just sort of bouncing off of Edo's chest.
You can't see it, but
You're
he's flexing his
muted.
pecs as they're jumping, and they're just bouncing off.
It's kind of like those Brick
I was
Breaker
talking.
games.
Sorry.
So, RIP whatever happens to Edo, but she doesn't know, like, per se, that he's currently being bombarded by them, so she's just gonna order Honeybun to do his charge attack, where he runs, as long as it's up to 20 meters, it can even be more than that, as long as, like, he does a charge attack, and if he hits, he'll do extra damage. But she's gonna order Honeybun to charge and hit the spider right there, 25 feet away.
All right, let's see.
So let me look at her. I figured out the stat block for that. So that
Beast
would
of the
be
Earth, yeah.
Oh, I wrote it down on my sheet. Hold on. All right, so he gets a +3
It's actually a +4. I'm looking at the Beast of the Earth. Oh wait, no wait, that's
Oh,
UA. No, hold on. I may be wrong. I looked at UA, not the actual thing.
yeah, because it's a +2, and then I get to add my proficiency bonus, I think.
Let's see.
Wait, no, it's your spell attack modifier to hit, and then I get to add my proficiency bonus to it. So my spell attack modifier is 3, and then my proficiency bonus is 2, so that would be a +5 to hit.
That's the primal bond. The primal bond is for any ability check or saving throw, not an attack roll.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then it would just be a +3, which is what I wrote down. Yes, because that's my spell modifier. Yeah, so that would be a +3 to hit. Okay, so I will roll. Does it hit?
16 hits.
All right, and then he gets bonus. So if the beast moves at least 20 feet straight forward and then hits it with a maul attack in the same turn, the target takes an extra 1d6 slashing damage. So let me roll just some flat damage real quick first, which would be 1d8 +4. That's going to be 10. And then I get to add a 1d6 slashing damage, and then if the target is a creature, does it qualify as a creature?
Technically, yes.
Okay, it has to succeed on a strength saving throw against my spell save, or be knocked prone. So it needs to meet an 11, or be knocked prone.
Natural 6. Alright.
And here's extra damage. Alright, so I did 16 damage to it. My rolls are on point.
Oh my
I'm
lord.
gonna say, Edo, this one at the top bounces off your chest, and while it's in the air, you see this raptor just come flying leap out of the way and onto this spider thing. It is still. You see the legs are still flailing. The legs are still flailing. It's technically still alive, but in the same way that a cat would play with a spider that is most assuredly about to die.
Good job, comrade. I sense the fighting, hunting spirited within you.
Right. This one that is. Let's see. Prone gives it a disadvantage on melee attacks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This
Yes,
is
it does.
a lot.
Yeah, Prone is bad. Prone is big bad. Oh wow. It is going to try and kind of get back up on its feet, and it's going to try and latch onto Honey Bun. That is a +4. That's 11 to hit. What's Honey Bun's AC?
His AC is. We figured this all out earlier. Okay, so it's 5 + 5 times. Oh, I think it was a 20, but let me just double check. Okay,
Wait,
so 5 + 5 times my
20?
ranger level.
that's,
so
that's his hit
15,
points. Sorry, I'm looking.
20.
That's his. I think his.
Oh, armor class is 13 plus proficiency bonus. That would be 13, 14, 15. He has 15 for AC.
It tries to latch onto it, but Honey Bun just kind of grabs it in his mouth and starts shaking it around. If I could roll double digits today, that would be absolutely peachy.
Don't you have another chance?
I do. Link. That is a 17 to hit.
Yes, I think that hits everyone.
Yeah. Let's see. You take. Let's see.
All right, wait. So who was it hitting?
That was hitting Edo. You see,
Oh.
Edo, this thing latches onto your chest, and that same sort of suction feeling pulls at your chest. It feels like you feel. It's very close to flesh tearing. So that is 1d8 plus. Ooh, that max damage. That is 10 points of force damage.
Force, okay.
All right, let's see. And I need you to make me a. Dexterity saving throw. That is not enough. You see,
I
it
rolled
actually.
the same number again.
You see, as it's pulling, it's beginning to cause a bit of a wound in your chest. You take an additional. take an additional 3 points of necrotic damage as this thing is basically sucking the skin off you.
Oh. I hate it when they give me hickeys like that.
Yeah, it's a hell of a hickey.
God.
There's no more robobes. Voss, you see this reverse chest burster attacking Edo, and you see Honeybun having a field day. What do you do?
Seems like Honeybun's having a good time. So I'm gonna point 2 fingers at this spider, 2 fingers back, thumb up, and I'm gonna speak some crazy primordial words and Eldritch Blast this spider.
Give me an attack roll.
I'll try.
That's a great DC. That is not an attack roll.
I don't know how to do that then.
Let's see.
Oh no! I can figure it out. Check this out. Is it cast?
It is cast.
Well, there you go.
What was that? 14 just hits. For 3 points of force damage. What does the Eldritch energy look like?
It is blue with bubbles in it, but cool bubbles. Cold bubbles.
So not like a Squirtle, correct?
Kind of like a bubble beam, but cooler.
Nice.
Bubble beam, but cooler.
Mixed
Okay.
with an ice beam.
Okay, I'll take
Plus a
that.
hyper beam.
You're gonna have to,
And
you're gonna have to
and
recharge.
a Kamehameha.
Oh my
Mm,
god.
And no, I don't know anything.
Roll a luck check to see if your arm blasts off.
Yeah, well, my dad could take him.
All right, so that's 3 points of bludgeoning damage. That was a joke. You don't have to do that. It's still latched on. He ain't letting go that easily.
Dang it.
Like he finally caught something, and he's gonna catch it for all it's worth.
May I move my crab up 20 feet?
You can.
That's all
He's-
he can do.
He's been eating berries in his bush the entire time. He's hungry.
Yeah, he's a little late to the party. he'll go right here.
That's rock wall. He can go here though.
Damn it! I don't know where the
I mean,
rock wall is.
He is a crab, so he probably coconut crab, so he probably climb it.
He's
Yeah.
bigger than it. The whole thing.
Technically, this is tiny, but I can't really make this thing tiny without messing with the entire grid. But you know. All right, Cade.
Oh boy.
Let's see here. Only robots left.
It's just 2 spiders, one of which in the mouth of a velociraptor.
Okay, then I will hit the one not in the velociraptor mouth, and we're gonna go with the classic. We're gonna go with magic missile.
Magic missile. All right, that automatically hits. It is up to you. Since you were the first one to cast this, you can choose to either roll 3 times or roll once times 3. Whatever you choose, that's what it is the entire rest of the campaign.
Once time or what? 3 times.
3 times. Roll 3d4.
Alright, I'm gonna just do it in here then. Let's see
That's fine.
here.
More dice is more fun.
Aw.
Aw.
I mean, it's not gonna be much different.
4 damage. Do you want it all to hit the one on Edo?
Yeah.
All right. So three bolts of arcane energy kind of come out of your fingertips, sort of all converge onto the one on Edo's chest. Pew, pew, pew. It's still there, but it did kind of rocket back and forth. Maxwell.
Okay, so Maxwell is going to take a shot at the one still stuck on Edo's chest.
Okay.
With his sling. So,
Sure.
Let's see here. There we go. Oh, that did not hit.
really need to kind of work on your hand-eye coordination. Hard to do with no eyes, but you know.
Oof. No one saw that.
Oh.
No one saw that, right? Okay.
You all saw that.
God damn it.
She's Gaylia goes, I didn't see it.
I thought she was the blind one.
Edo. There is. You see a cloaked man vaguely throw a rock in your direction. As a spider
Hey, man.
is still sucking at the flesh
Come on.
on your chest.
You give him goods and good. Don't worry, you'll hit them next time.
Aw.
And he will be take his great axe, turn around, and just kind of like swing it down at his chest towards the spider. Because he is currently in a rage and recklessly attacking.
Sure. Give me your attack.
15
15 hits.
Oh.
and 12 damage.
What happens?
Yeah.
As he swings his axe straight down at his own chest, it sleeves right through the spider and stops like barely a millimeter from cutting himself.
Like,
Close one.
yeah, you kind of cleave it right into, and you just see kind of the legs just kind of go limp, and kind of, the thing is still attached to your axe, honestly.
I hate killing bugs. They're everywhere.
Let's see. If you want, you can do a quick medicine check to see if you can stop the gaping wound in your chest.
Sure. That's a 2, because I don't have advantage. If I did, it'd be a 19.
You put your hand over your chest. That seems to work. Blood still keeps pulling out.
I'm raging, so.
All right, Gaylia. You know what? Do you want to just say that have Honey Bun just finish this?
And a mallet.
Yeah, he deserves a toy. I say let him jaw it out.
He's a
You
good
guys-
kitty.
You guys watch as just Honey Bun just keeps shaking her head, and there goes one leg, there goes another leg.
job.
And she just is just gnawing on this metal ball now. You think it's still on technically, but it can't really do anything about it. So
He'll probably get fed up and just crunch down on it, but for now he'll just enjoy batting around.
So I'm just going to cut off the music.
Well, that was horrible to watch.
I don't know. I was enjoying it.
Edo will, after his rage actually ends, he'll take a step back against
look-
the thing and take a short rest if he can.
Man, look at all those dead bodies around you, bro.
It's like, this stuff is just tiring dealing with these small insects.
All right, you guys can choose to take a short rest here if you do. Is there
Yeah,
anything else
I
you'd like
would
to-
love to.
Sure.
Wait, quick question. What does the short rest do? Like, do you only get like half back of things?
You
Or...
roll your hit die. You're level 3, so you have 3 hit die. You can choose to roll them, and whatever you roll on those hit die, you gain health back plus your Constitution modifier. So for you as a ranger, I believe you have a D8.
And then, do we get spell slots back for short rest, or is that only
Only-
long
No,
rest?
only wizards and like other,
Warlocks, I think.
yeah,
Oh,
wizards
okay.
and warlocks.
Okay, so I just roll my hit die for health.
Right.
I think you choose up to a certain amount of hit die to use.
Oh,
Right.
I just rolled the 1d8 and I got 3 back.
Well, it's 3 plus your Constitution modifier, so whatever that is.
-1.
I'm sorry, what? So you gain 2 hit points
I have
back.
an 8. I have an 8 for Constitution, so.
All right. So you gain 2 hit points back.
Wow, I'm almost back up to my whole 19 hit points. Look at me
Nice.
go.
Oh, good lord. All right. Anything you guys want to do during your short rest?
Real
Okay,
quick,
okay.
one more question. Did Honey Bun take any damage? And if so, how does healing for like Honey Bun work?
I believe you can expend. Let's see.
I don't
It
think
might be
Honey
some-
Bun got. Honey Bun.
Anybody that got hurt, I'll have to look into how you heal your. I think you expend a spell slot to heal Honey Bun, but he didn't get hurt because I rolled like
Okay.
absolute garbage, and I get to learn just how much damage you guys do, and I can attune accordingly.
But to keep in mind, though, we were all
To be
having a
fair.
really good roll day. That was
What
a
I
good
did
roll
crit
day.
as well.
I death tickled a robot.
You death tickle the robot, yes.
Honey
Oh,
Bun
I
also
watched
death
him.
tickled the robot.
I mean, I only nearly died.
Really?
I got down to like 14 HP.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
What
man,
health
that's
do
that's
you
so
have?
low.
35.
Damn, if that had hit me, I would have been dead. I only have 19.
And I was raging, but they didn't do any actual physical dex, so it all
They
went true.
Yeah, the spiders did force damage. The only ones that did physical damage were the robolds, and except the one that had a fire blast.
And I rolled terrible my dex saves.
If you guys did not kill this robold hill at the bottom, before it had a chance to just pepper you all with a fire breath.
Yeah.
That'd have
Wait,
been bad.
quick question. It looks like there's one more enemy on the map. Is that part of the map, or is that a token?
You mean these guys?
The dead
These
guys?
here? The dead guys?
They did a
No,
shit.
I meant that one. Yeah, the one right. Those are dead guys.
Those
Those
are dead.
Yeah, those are dead.
They're
you-
built into the
Oh,
map.
okay. I didn't get to
I
see
loot 'em.
those initially.
Yeah, I was looking at these guys, trying to find like anything to identify them.
Let's see. You see, it is a human and two dwarves. The human is the one here in the armor here. The armor is pockmarked. It looks like they were cookie cutter bites taken out of it. The other two dwarves, they kind of just had some basic leather that was also beginning to unravel. You can give me an investigation check if you wish.
Any of us?
Sure, either two people or one person with advantage.
No, probably then one person with advantage. Person's actually good
Wait,
at
sorry.
it.
Say it one more time. What's happening?
You're looking to see if there's anything on the bodies to say anything.
Oh, okay. I would say, should Gaylia do it? Because I have a pretty good wisdom.
It's
We're doing-
investigation.
Investigation.
Intelligence.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, I
have
only have a
plus
plus
3.
1.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, our smart owl probably should be doing it.
Okay, hold on.
Smart owl.
Oh, who gives a hoot?
I'm just here to move bodies as
Ah,
directed.
Thank you, Vado.
I got you.
My man.
I can give you a pork chop.
And not be able to digest it because I have no organs.
You don't eat at all, do you?
Nope, I'm a skeleton man. I ain't got no guts.
Cade, are you getting that investigation?
Did I not roll investigation?
I saw
Shoot.
20.
Yeah.
Yep,
Sorry.
20.
My computer has the same processing power as a Tamagotchi, so I now just saw your investigation check. So,
Dirty 20.
right. So you are looking over these bodies. You do see there are gashes like in the legs and arms, and with that 20, you do see a kind of a pile of bone, like arm and leg bones, off to the side. Seems like they were collecting them. And with what you were there when you saw Maxwell disintegrate that one, you kind of have a guess what they're being used for. You do, however, do see a bit of a coin purse on the human. Contains 15 gold and 6 silver.
Cool.
As far as that, you do see on the 20, the two dwarves that you see on their leather armor, you do see an emblem of Hylador. It shows that they were merchants coming from the south. Sorry, from the north to the south.
Okay. Can I also use this to detect magic as a ritual?
You can. It takes you a couple minutes, but as you look down on the piles of broken robolds and spiders, you see a glinter of magic from the one in Honeybun's mouth, and then it is immediately silenced as Honeybun finally bites down and kills the poor thing.
Stands to reason. Yeah, I pocket the purse.
Okay. Go ahead and give me just a sleight of hand check. Not against any of the party, but you'll see.
Just in general.
Just in general.
Okay.
You pocket the purse. They have gone
Well,
to kind
I have
of.
a question. Gayla has pretty good hearing.
Well, the thing is, you guys are doing your short rest, so you guys did not see it. However, Cade, as you kind of put the coins in your pocket, you kind of look to your left and you see
Can
a
I
Robert.
roll perception?
You can roll
Since she has really good hearing.
Sure.
It's passive perception, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I was saying my
'Cause
pass.
you're
That
not
doesn't even
you're not actively trying to listen for me.
Yeah, no. I would say that
Well,
doesn't even beat
technically
my
Gayla's-
passive perception,
well,
but
My question is, Gayla is almost always constantly listening because that's the only way she's able to know where people are.
it'd still probably be just your passive, and your passive probably would be higher than that if you.
Always listening, then it's passive.
Right. In that the case, I would say you do hear the clinking of coins coming from Cade's direction. Cade, as you look to your left, you do see an angry crab looking at you very sourly.
Can I hand a gold to the crab?
You hand the gold to the crab takes it, and immediately walks away.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Bro, Gayla overheard it, so she's just gonna be like, "What's that you have over there, Cade?"
Nothing? Please mind your own business? He's like, what the hell?
Okie doke. And then she'll go back to the fire. She'll be like, "Okay."
Cade, with also that 20,
Mm-hmm.
as you're kind of looking over the bodies, you do see the grass just north of this trail. I'm going to just say right around here. You do see grass being kind of pressed down as you see tracks coming up north.
Okay.
Whoop, did not mean to do that. Oh, there you go.
Alright. I'm gonna head back to the rest of the group and let them know what I saw. There's tracks up there. We should probably check that out. Maybe that's where the rest of they came from.
So, big lion guy, you gonna lead the charge again? Yes.
we're ready to go. Should we bury these bodies or at least clear out the road? Or we're just gonna leave it here?
I mean, it wasn't my mess to make. Okay, maybe
Gayla will stand up and I'll help you clear the bodies.
Wait a
Thank you.
second.
You take care of the bodies, I'll take care of the guards.
Wait, put every I'm not gonna say it in the voice, but like put all the bodies in the cart. Because then Cade will cast prestidigitation and light everything on fire.
Alright,
Area.
do we do a strength check for the bodies or does it just happen?
I'll say you could just
Drag
takes
them.
Yeah, you could take a minute to. The cart's kind of in disarray, so it's a little harder to upright, but you do gotta get the bodies. Do you get the horse too?
Well, of course.
Well, yeah.
You do
And,
take a horse.
of
you
course-
you take the horse away from a very angry velociraptor and crab, and put it on the pile.
Prestidigitation.
It goes up after a few casts of it in a localized area, and you kind of have it sort of burn off the side of the road as the bodies are cremated in their own special way.
The Cade special.
Exactly.
They died in battle. That's true.
Cade pats, oh god, Edo on the, like, arm and goes, "Good job in Leonin."
Ah. Small bird person speaks. No need.
Yeah.
I speak normal language.
Can do both. At this point, Cade's just trying to show off.
All right. You guys have kind of healed yourself up. Voss, you do see your crab hand you a gold piece. Not sure where. What do you guys want to do?
Do you want to follow this trail? Is that what the intent was?
Sure. I don't know.
I mean, they're tracks, and we're tracking someone down. So, gonna put two and two together and say we should do that.
Oh, let's
Exactly,
go.
my friend.
And he'll begin going off into the woods, following the trail.
All right.
Yeah, we all follow.
He's not checking whether or not you guys are following. He's just assuming.
All right. So, Edo's leading the charge, followed by Cade. What's the marching order for the rest of you?
I assume I'm bringing up something close to the rear.
That's fair. I was going to, if you weren't, I was going to do a perception check for anyone in front behind you. But with you bringing up the rear, the party with Cade kind of pointing out the tracks and Edo leading the charge, the group heads off the trail into the wilderness. And with these strange creatures behind them, full of metal and bones, that's a good stop. That's a good place to stop for the night.
Agreed.
Yay. Yeah, I'm hungry. All that talk about pork chops earlier was like, I'm so hungry.
Sorry.
No, y'all, it was getting bad
Delicious.
for the end. I could not hear like a word y'all were saying.
It's all good. I hope you guys enjoyed the first session.
Oh, absolutely. I had a
Yeah,
blast.
real fun.
Yes.
That was really fun.
Kai, that was so good.
You did great.
Yes.
Fine,
Listen,
it was
Let
terrible.
us,
and
let us
no.
love you.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
No, it was great. I'm really excited for this campaign.
Roger Ebert would give a clap for
I
this
met Roger
for this
Ebert. Well, I
campaign.
didn't meet him. I saw him. I was in a movie theater with him once.
Oh, neat.
I almost hurt my voice trying to be a boisterous lion.
No, it's great. I can I'm going between trying to sound fancy. I can't wait till y'all start getting the hints as to where my character came from. But I'm trying to go from aloof and fancy, and I'm trying not to fall into fake British. It's so
No,
Trying
good.
not to fall into
feel
Russian.
that I'm trying to do a fancy voice because my girl's a noble, but I keep falling into just me being tired, and then it just doesn't work.
One day. You'll get there one day.
We just all gotta practice, which is what these sessions are great for.
Hooray!
Yay.
Yay!
Kern, straight up, if you can figure out how to do a thick Slavic accent for your big lion dude, that'd be so fucking funny.
I was
That would be
trying to,
perfect.
but I'm
You had it
falling
there
into,
for you had it there for a second. I heard it. What is bug? Get off chest. Do not like.
You're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
and
shit like that.
Yeah, it's just hard to do that loud. Well,
It's not good.
Amazing.
yeah. That's the accent I was thinking of my head. Putting it into words is much harder.
Oh yeah, no. I get it. I do.
Are you okay there, Voss? You're muted.
No! I was saying stuff that whole time.
Yes, I was
Womp womp.
wondering if you were.
I was saying compliments. I was like, "Oh, that was really cool," and I was doing a Borat voice, like Yugoslavia.
Very nice. Very nice.
So I apologize.
Very nice here.
And I said everybody's doing a great job.
Well, thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna head off because it's getting to the point where it's bad. It's really bad. So I'm just gonna take my horrible Wi-Fi and
Alright.
go.
All right.
Her little-
Bye, kid.
Her little
We're not
broken down wagon
Like
and go home.
like we mentioned before, we are not meeting up next week because it is the 4th of July weekend.
Yes.
But I will
I'll be
see-
so drunk I won't even be able to like know my own name. It's gonna be great.
It'll be awesome.
But I will see you guys on the 9th, same time, same computer desk. And hopefully Alice will be able to join us.
Yay!
I'll see if I
Yay.
can get something
Yay.
going there. And I will definitely have to tune the monsters so you guys, like, a certain barbarian doesn't just one-shot it with a critical hit. You
Well,
do,
to be fair, it was a critical hit.
To be fair,
to be fair. But
To be fair,
you will, like, max damage on almost the entire attack. So yeah, it will.
yeah,
Give it
I'm
that.
amazed at how well D&D rolled
No.
for me.
We
These rolls
all
so
we
shitty.
all popped off today. Like we all got really good rolls.
never
That's-
again.
I was
As
like, if
opposed
I
to
wasn't rolling max damage, that would be far worse because all of them had advantage to hit me.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
I probably would have died had they not just like rolled twos. and
Yeah, it
ones.
was 1, 2, 4, 6, 17, 9. Like that was the only double digit I rolled. Like,
Yeah.
as-
Nobody can heal, can they?
I
can
mean,
heal.
I
I
have-
took your wounds.
But you
can't got-
see anybody.
I got basically help myself with false life.
Same.
I was about to say, I can keep you from not dying.
That's good.
Hey, that's basically the same thing.
And then we just become like you, if you feel like it.
I mean,
That'd be
don't give the voice in my head any ideas.
Oh yeah, I don't
She
even
might-
have
she
my
might take to that.
critical yet, where it's the you get extra die on your critical. More dice.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
yep.
Yeah, I'm
Me
gonna
too.
order
Yeah,
food.
good one.
And thank you to everyone that checked into the
Pork
stream.
chops.
Pork chops
Yeah!
and horse.
Thanks
chops
all my
and
friends from
potatoes.
Feast Channel for coming out if you're still listening.
Yes, thank you so very much for the viewership. All right. And everyone have a good night.
night.
It's ramen time. Adios.